Good morning. How's
Hi,
everyone doing?
how y'all doing this morning?
Welcome to Morgantown, Pennsylvania, Keystone Clash 2023. I'm here with Skuba Steve-O Aquatics.
How y'all doing today? It's gonna be a good one.
Yes, it is. So let's see who's here bright and early, 7 o'clock in the morning today.
Who we have first?
Up first, it looks like we have Mimic Nature. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, buddy.
Mexicali is here. What's up?
He's a good one.
We got Mark. How you doing? And Craig is also here. Awesome.
Good morning from down
Really,
under.
really hope to see both of you guys take a flight over to the States and get to experience this next year, hopefully. That would be super awesome to meet both of you.
I know I was talking to Didi about Mark coming down next year. I was like, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, it would be really awesome to meet both of them.
Mm-hmm.
We got Fish Fam Link here. What's up? Good morning. And speaking of Fish Fam Link, they made these really awesome lanyards for all the attendees here. They donated them for anyone with the full package, I believe it was. So everyone knows who you are and that you've paid to get in, and it's really awesome.
Write down one of the goodie bags to show off.
Oh yeah, I should have. There was a lot of stuff in
A lot
mine.
of good stuff. Yeah.
What type of stuff did you have in yours?
Well, they come with like a little plushie, like a discus or something, some little API water conditioner, some foods, the Clash T-shirt, your badge came on it. Just a lot of good stuff, really. I mean, it was small, like stuff, but it was a big variety of different things.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then I did get a larger jar of food too. I think that was a sinking pellet or something like that. Or
And did you do the thing? I think Shelby and them was doing for LRB. They was having all the fish tubers sign the can of fish food.
oh, I didn't yet. I'm gonna have to go over there. So that was Grant and Shelby's booth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised they didn't tell me while I was over there. I was over there enough yesterday. So let's see who else is here quick before we continue. It looks like that's about it.
Just a couple of them strong soldiers this morning.
Yeah. So here we go. Mark said next year is his plan. So that would be awesome. Definitely try to get up here because so far it's been a lot of fun this year. Just as much fun as last year, if not more. There's definitely a lot more people this year, which is awesome. It means the event is growing overall. So Skuba, is this your first time up here in Pennsylvania?
This is my second time in PA. My grandparents are actually from Daniels. Well, I ain't gonna say from Danielsville. They live in Danielsville, so that's only like 2 hours away.
Oh, okay.
So I told them, I was like, I only get to see them every so often, whether it's like something they come down to Louisville for where I live, or when I was 15, I came up here for 2 weeks and stayed at their house with them.
Yep.
That's so long ago. I'm 23 now. But I was like, come swing by the hotel and check out this fish thing. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, it's only 2 hours away. I'll get to see y'all for a minute. They ended up booking a room for 2 nights.
Oh, very cool.
So I was hanging out with them for a minute last night, and then I guess I'm going to go. Because my cousin and his old lady was supposed to come with me, but they ended up flopping out. So I stuck with 2 extra badges. So I'm just going to wear the badges and just show them the fish show and my entries, show them the vendor room, and just kind of show them what it's about.
Yeah. Yep. So do they have any fish of their own, or no?
Nah.
They interested in the hobby at all?
I think so. I think they like the fish, but I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Gotcha. So last year I brought my dad down here, and he at the time he was kind of on the fence of, I don't know if I'm really that into it. They look cool and all, but he ended up going home with a few things for himself. So it's definitely a good gateway to come to the Keystone Clash or any of the local events in your area, and just get more people interested and engaged into the hobby.
Yeah, that's kind of like the thing with the girl that I came with. She's like, her name's Anna. She's like, I just try to act like I like the fish stuff just because I know how much you like it and enjoy it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, I appreciate it, but don't act like it. You don't have to act like it.
Right. Just be real about it.
I appreciate it. yeah, I appreciate you acting like you're interested in something I'm into. But then sure enough, yesterday she's like, there's these yellow fish I really, really want. Something, the yellow sunshine, something, something. I was like, naming off all these different fish. We're standing in the line getting food behind a Chattanooga Ed, and who else was that? I think maybe you. And it was like sunshine peacocks. So she was looking at cichlids too.
Oh, very cool. Very, very cool.
So for those who know me, I'm a cichlid guy. That's my jam. So I was like, yeah, it makes sense. She was more attracted to the cichlids.
Yep.
I thought it was just kind of funny the way it worked out.
Yep.
She was like, I ain't really into it for real. Because I could tell the first day she was trying to be into it. The second day she was kind of like lingering around, just like, eh. But I get it. She don't know anyone.
Right, right.
She's never really been this far away from home. Type deal.
Oh, okay. So it's a whole new experience for her all around.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So you're a cichlid guy, and you also mentioned that you entered some stuff into the show. Would they happen to be cichlids?
I entered a hybrid, which is the blood parrot. I entered the African cichlid, the Nemocronus venustus. Then, for those who don't know, the fish that I won the Triple Crown show with, he passed away a few weeks ago. So I reached out to Scotty, and he was nice enough. Shout out to Scotty. He let me switch categories on my fish species. So I brought a fat dojo loach.
Oh, okay.
And the thing is, I was telling Skipper what all I brought, and he was like, we never had dojo loaches the whole time we've been doing this thing.
Oh, cool.
And it was funny because now there's two of them in there.
Mm-hmm. On the drive back from the airport, Bentley was telling me all about his dojo loaches.
Them dojo loaches are something else.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you get them so tiny and skinny, and then you grow them and they're a big fat little sausage.
Yeah. So the stuff that I entered into the show, I entered a whole bunch of shrimp, and then since Annette was so awesome and got a snail category this year, I did enter 4 different snails. Or was it 5? I think it was 5, come to think of it. But I'm not going to disclose what any of them are specifically. That way there's no unfair advantage in case one of the judges are watching this, because nothing's been judged yet. So I'm not going to get into specifics. But yeah, that's super awesome that we have a snail category this year. And hopefully for next year, there was enough interest in the shrimp for the invert section. Everything's all combined. So hopefully there was enough shrimp entries this year to make shrimp their completely separate category.
That's what I would like to see. And then I kind of had a rough day yesterday with the aquascape competition.
Oh, that's right. You were in that.
Yep.
So kind of go over it. How did it start out?
It started off good. Everybody went straight for the hard skate. I went straight for substrate. I went with black blasted sand.
Yep.
So I got that. I put it in. I just start putting stuff where I think I start filling up, and I get a little impatient. I kind of crank it a little more. Then everything just starts flowing up.
Oh.
I knew it was all going to float up too. And then Lefty and Shelby, poor things, are like stressing out. They're like, oh, mine don't float too. I use so much super glue, like gluing wood to rocks.
Yep.
It was a mess. It kind of bummed me out, but I got an hour to do it. And then Skipper also said, even if you don't win, you still get to keep the tank and everything with it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So regardless, I'll still be able to take it home and take my time and do it how I actually want to.
Right. Yeah.
So it's a win-win regardless, whether people don't get to see how it's going to look here yet. But it's like a learning thing for me. It's something fun, something different, something new.
Right.
Now I know to use the cigarette filters and glue the wood. But I was also thinking maybe they should pre-soak the wood maybe a day or two, so that way it's somewhat waterlogged. Because they said the same thing happened to Miss Science the Aquatics last year.
Yeah. I did see some floating wood last year.
Like, it gives you that pit in your stomach, man. You just want to throw up and flip the table.
Oh, yeah, because you guys are scaping those for about 8 hours before you even start putting water in.
Yeah, and we scaped them 3 hours before we put the plants in.
Yeah.
So they did it weird this year. So instead of just putting all the plants out and all the hardscape and substrate. They did the substrate hardscape first. Then they put the plants out so people wasn't taking plants that they unaccessibly needed.
Gotcha. Okay. So what time did it start yesterday morning? Do you recall?
I think it's about 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So we had yesterday, and today we get an hour, I think, at 9
Oh, all
to do
right.
our final touches. So I'm praying that this wood somewhat sunk to where I could at least kind of do something.
Is there any way you can tie it to a rock or something and bury the rock and hide it?
I don't know with this wood, it might just flow with the rock. That's my kind of luck.
What'd you do? Fill it with helium?
You'd have thought I put clown juice in that water or something. But yeah, it's all right. You live and you learn. So I think maybe next year I'll try to give it a go again and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun though. It was like I had like Kenny ABC in front of me and then Eric Weimer next to him. I was next to Big Shrimp and Lefty was behind me.
Oh,
We
very
were just
cool.
all cutting up, just joking around,
Yep. Lots
Yeah.
of cool people here.
pulling each other's ear, you know. All out of love though.
Yep. So have you decided on a fish or shrimp to add to the scape and kind of make it a complete thing?
Mm-mm.
No. I think they do allow you to add something
The
to it.
livestock, yeah, they said you could add livestock, but if you add the wrong type of livestock, like for your scape, so if you got like a rocky and bonus scape, you ain't gonna put something in there, like a big fish or something. I don't know what I'm trying to say,
Right.
but like,
Very cool. So yesterday, while I was vending my booth, I kept wandering around the vendor room, and I did pick up a few things that I really wanted. And one of them, I wanted to give a shout out right now to Sam Scales, because he's got some really, really awesome shrimp art that he brought.
yeah, he's bad.
So there's
dude.
that one there, and also this one here that I got.
Ooh.
And then while I was visiting Grant and Shelby over at the Garden of Eaters booth, I got a couple of prints that Sam Scales illustrated specifically for them, and you can only get it from them. So there's these two. These are absolutely gorgeous.
I love
I
that
love
yellow
them.
one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, so anyone who isn't familiar, it's the artist is Sam Scales, and he does attend a lot of different events. He has a Fish Fam link page and a YouTube channel. I don't know if he posts on the channel or not, but I know he's always in the chats and the live streams and stuff. So definitely check him out. Grab some of his art. He does a lot more than just shrimp. The shrimp are something new he's started recently.
Here's his Instagram, Sam Scales Nature Artist. Or Scales Nature Artist on Instagram. You could go check out some of his work on Instagram.
Good morning, Scotty. How you doing?
It's pretty good work. Oh, that's so good.
Then Mimic Nature says they've got a 9-inch dojo.
Yeah, they get fat.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. I had them in a 10-gallon, and I'm like, why is he getting so fat?
Yep. Good morning, Tommy. How you doing? How's the weather down in Texas today?
My Texas buddy.
All right. So what's next to talk about? Anything else interesting you've seen?
Fish shows been kind of interesting. Who was I hanging out with yesterday? Lefty and someone else. We're just walking around the fish show, and there's just a fish flopped out.
Yeah.
Was it you that was with us?
No, I was sitting at my booth, and the table across from me, there was a fish that flopped out, and New Local Austin is the one that saw it, and immediately he jumped up. Hey, what's going on? They were all over there trying to catch it.
Hey, buddy.
Good morning. Looks like we have another guest here. Pull a chair up.
Intruder alert. There's room for you, buddy.
I don't stay very long. Got plans.
Got plans. He's a famous man.
We can make room. We have the return of Vibes this morning. Very awesome.
But yeah, we was walking around the fish show and somebody's showfish just plopped out. They was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Well, put it in the water." There's like, "You do it, Stu." I was like, "Where'd you go?" I just put him in some water. He just started swimming around.
Yep.
I went and told the guy Mike. I was like, "Look, dude," I was like, "Somebody's fish just jumped out." I was like, "It was a crazy mess." I
Yep.
was like, "I don't know if I put him in the right tank or what."
Mhm.
He just needed some water.
Right. The health is a lot more important than if it's the correct label.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd rather have a mislabeled
He was
fish
a
than
little
a dead
video
fish.
like cichlid type dude though. It was weird.
Hmm.
He was like right in between the crack of the little tanks, right in between the gap. I was
Yep.
like, no way. I was like, somebody would have been upset.
So we were just talking about the aquascape contest and then the fish show.
Nice. Awesome. About the fish show, it's probably, it was like a blue dolphin. It wasn't humongous.
The little one?
Yeah, it was cute. It's like, I don't know, they're big, they're good, but something about it, that one, it's like, it popped up to me.
It was like all shiny.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Yep, I know exactly the one you're talking about.
And for the aquascaping, I mean, they're all phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
And yesterday, I walked through and asked most of them what kind of goal they had. Most of them didn't have a goal. They just like,
You just kind of go with
yeah,
it.
just go with it.
Right.
That's kind of how I did. That's what I was telling him about because I had mine all perfect and then everything just floated up on me. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, anytime I set up an aquascape, I kind of start with one big piece, and from there, everything that I planned out in my head just changes instantly, and
you just
I'm
start
just going with whatever it feels like at the moment, you know?
and then you're constantly trying to ask stuff, and you're like, no, that's not it, and you're just making it worse. You're like, oh my god,
Yep.
kicking yourself in the head.
No, for me, whenever I aquascape, I make sure my wood is already soaked before I start.
Yeah,
That's a tip.
that's what I was
Yeah.
telling him because I said like last year, Miss Carrie and a few others, they said their wood floated up too,
Right.
and I know how it made me feel. Made me sick. Made me want to flip out, cuss,
Right.
throw at the table.
Yeah, it's definitely easier if you get your wood wet
Plus,
first.
they got so much room back in that section. It ain't nothing for them to get a few big old totes and just plop that wood in some water for, I don't know, a couple of days at least.
Mhm.
Maybe
Yeah.
at least the night before, we'll give it a little leadway
Yeah.
to be laid down.
The idea would be is in this Keystone Clash, have wood put in water today, and then for next year's Clash. That's the idea. That's the idea.
Y'all heard it here first. Not a bad one.
Well, we're here starting to set up Wednesday, so even if they started soaking it then, it might have had a better chance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think they had a propane water heater, so they could have even started it with hot water.
Boiled it
To,
a little bit.
yep. So they probably could have got hot water in it to let it soak in a little quicker too.
Has anyone using those that clear plastic stuff that you melt?
I'm not sure. I think Shelby was using super glue this time.
Okay,
I know
so-
her and Grant normally put in the plastic that they melt on the stove.
Mm-hmm. And that doesn't seem pretty good. The plastic stuff.
Oh yeah, they always rave about that anytime they're talking about aquascaping. So it's got to be worth something.
Oh yeah, they're like the top of the line.
Yeah,
That's a good question. How do you feel escaping against other aquascapers?
I feel fine. I'm not going in thinking I'm going to beat them because I know people like ABC and Shelby Kate. That's what they do.
Right.
That's not what I do. I put rocks in and put African cichlid in my fish tank. I might have a few shrimp tanks where I throw sticks and plants in and a couple pieces of dragonstone or something, but it's about as good as it gets around here.
Yeah. Okay. So this is all new to you, using plants and stuff for escape.
Yeah, I use live plants a lot in like my tanks in my bedroom.
Yep.
Like my community tanks, my shrimp tanks, and stuff like that. But other than that, not really.
Oh, okay.
Because I did like 2 little scapes type deal in the shrimp tanks. So that's really about all I've ever tried to take my hand out of aquascape, if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find a picture of it somewhere.
I'm actually trying to change the theory of African cichlids can only be in decor tank and not planted. But right now, I'm in the process of getting my plants going beyond my handle and use those for my tanks.
Yeah, okay.
See, here's the
Nice.
one shrimp tank. That's my carotene
Yeah.
tank.
Oh, wow.
Not that bad, right?
It's
Yeah, it
good.
looks good.
Thank you. I mean,
Awesome.
I got my little Neo tank somewhere, but we ain't gonna keep scrolling.
Yeah, so going off from what you had just said, my older sister has a cichlid that she got from Walmart years ago, probably like
Nice.
8-9 years ago
Nice.
or so. And she's only got one, but it's pretty decently sized. She doesn't even know what kind it is. She thinks it might be a mutt, but it's like purple. It's got vertical striping on it. Really, really beautiful fish. But she does have plants in there.
Awesome.
She stole a couple of Rotala stems from me that she put in there, and the cichlid doesn't bother them until she starts moving the rocks around, and then the cichlid gets angry, and he does his own rearranging.
Oh yeah, they always.
But
do.
other than that, he pretty much leaves the Rotala right alone. She's only got a couple of stems of that in there, but she's also got a lily bulb in there, and then a whole mess of duckweed. So
That's a good point. Is duckweed a bad thing?
Depends on who you are.
It depends on your goals, and duckweed works really great to remove the nitrogen and the phosphate that build up from feeding your fish. But at the same time, it covers the whole surface of the tank so quick that a lot of times it's going to choke out your plants of the light. If you have something lower light like cribs or bucephalandra, you can definitely get away with it. But again, it's one of those things where it's kind of on the fence. You can always find better floating plants than duckweed.
Is there a way to give light under the water, under the plants?
They do make some underwater LED strips. I've actually got one at the house that I've been meaning to use for a special project in the tank. I just haven't had the time to sit down and actually do it. It is a rather elaborate project, but I haven't tried it yet, so I honestly don't know.
I mean, then again, you can also do a DIY, basically like a pin, a cage on top of the water, the duckweed around it, or in either way. Basically, have it blocked off, and the light still get through.
Yep.
That way, when you look at it from the side, you still see the duckweed, the nice roots, but then the other plants are still getting light.
Or like they got them little plastic rings,
Mhm.
and it keeps.
Yeah, I've
scoop it out.
also seen people use like airline hosing
Yeah.
with a couple of suction cups to
I've never
section
had
off their tank.
luck with duckweed. I had Stephen P. send me duckweed.
And don't.
I mean, I'll have it
Scuba.
for a week or two.
Do you want duckweed? I will give you duckweed.
I don't think I want duckweed. It'll be gone. We'll eat it all.
Yeah, actually, the duckweed in my cichlid tanks don't thrive.
Duckweed don't thrive in any of my tanks.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Tank,
my
shrimp
sister's
tanks.
duckweed, it's going like crazy.
Nice.
She'll have like a good
Mhm.
3/4 of an inch to an inch before she starts pulling it out. She pulls it out 2-3 days later, it's back up there again.
Now with my shrimp and my mystery snow tank, it's happy. But I have my cichlids. Now my project is getting the guppy grass to grow, and it is thriving in my cichlid tank.
Is it?
And
Okay.
It's like I thought they would eat it, right?
It's really hit or miss with certain
Yeah.
plants with them.
So I've had success with frog bit, with Funtosas and Bunas, certain Anubias, Java fern. But I'm trying a bigger, broader picture of all different plants.
Trying to see
Yeah.
where it works the best.
I'd try some crypts if I were you,
Okay.
because they've got a really, really strong root structure.
Mhm.
So they're going to stay anchored down pretty well. He might nibble off the leaves on you, but they'll grow right back. Anytime I get brand new crypts or I move them around, I just chop all the leaves off typically just to avoid the crypt melt. So
Right.
if your cichlid's doing that himself, it's not really going to harm it too
So in
much.
other words, it's doing the job for you.
Right.
Mhm.
Keeping
Awesome.
it pruned up, and you're always going to see the new growth instead of the older growth.
Hey, yo, I gotta get out of here. I
All right.
at 7:30. So
All
Okay.
right, buddy. Take care.
Thanks for stopping down,
Yeah.
Vibes.
thank you.
Thanks for coming. Oh.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh, dude.
See you later.
All right, take care, buddy.
So my vendor booth. I've got a bunch of the accessories from Poseidon's Pets there. And if one of my mods can drop his link, that would be awesome. I'm going to get his Fish Fam link here copied and in chat quick. But definitely stop down and stop over to his website and check him out. He's also got a really awesome YouTube channel with a bunch of shrimp videos and live streams and stuff. And today I'm going to be doing a giveaway for everyone that's awake this early. It's going to be an assortment of his accessories. I had them on display in my booth yesterday, and I accidentally left them down there, and it was all locked up this morning, so I couldn't get in there to retrieve them for you guys. But
Was it those cool little 3D printed things?
yeah, it's a bunch of 3D printed things. So it's a couple of the moss walls that have the suction cups to go right on the side of your tank. It's a moss bridge. So the bridge, you would tie moss around it, and then it would grow in, get all fluffy. The shrimp are going to graze all over it. There's a couple of shrimp hides in there and a couple of moss tables. So what should we make the hashtag?
Clash.
Hashtag Clash. All right.
Yeah. Hashtag Earth.
Let me go to the giveaway tool. Create
I
a
was
giveaway.
looking at the shrimp stick stands. I was really digging.
Oh,
those.
yeah. I sold a lot of those yesterday.
I bet people are the air down there. Looking.
All right, so the giveaway tool is up and working, I believe, because Alishan is already on here.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we share screen? Try to figure this out.
Go to present. Share screen at the bottom. It should be window or entire screen. And click it. Should be able to click on it.
Do the tab for this. Okay.
There you go. You got it.
There we go. We will share that.
Yep.
Okay, so far it's just Alishan showing on here. Let me click the refresh button.
Here they come. Mimic Nature, Mark, Scotty, Mexicali, Craig, SC Catahulas.
Good morning, SC. I think I might have missed you on the way in. What's up?
Yeah, a few of them slipped in on us.
Oh, a few of them slipped in. I got to wake up a little bit. Been up since 4, but
Deb.
yeah, Deb's here too. I missed. How you doing?
Good morning. Get some time.
All right. Hashtag Clash to enter the giveaway. It's for a bunch of accessories from Poseidon's Pets. Give it a few more minutes.
Did you see Silver Creek's
Let that
comment
run
about
for a
the
bit.
dog was messing with the raccoon and woke him up, but he would have still been asleep. His dog didn't wake him up. He was like, "Oh, we're on YouTube." He's like, "Oh, they're doing a giveaway. Good dog. You better get that dog a treat. Get him a piece of bologna."
I'm going to go over to Poseidon's Pets website real quick and show you guys a couple of the items that he has available. So here we are, poseidonspets.com. Definitely check him out. He's awesome. But this here's the shrimp lolly holder I'm pulling up to show you guys. And I will include one of these in that pack as well. It wasn't on the display that I had going, but I will give one just because they were selling like hotcakes here, and I really like the product. They're really, really cool.
I know when I seen it, because I forget, is Eric Wildrock pointed out, he's like, what is this? I was like, I don't know. And I was like, oh, look, it's got the shrimp stick in it. I was like, it's a shrimp stick holder. He's like, oh, wow.
I had a lot of people ask me if it was an incense holder.
It could be if you wanted to be.
Yep. So these are great because the shrimp sticks are buoyant, so they like to float up to the top even if you get them in the substrate really good. But with these holders, you're not going to have nearly as many problems at all. They're really, really great. They've got a decent amount of weight to them, so they're going to sink right away. They're just going to make your life a whole lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
So now we'll go back over to the accessories. What is there? We've got some moss tables that he included in this. And I forget if it's the regular size or the larger sized. Might be this one here. I'm not 100% positive. I can go check later and post it in the comments for y'all. But there are 2 of them included. So that's going to be in there, and you just tie the moss on, and then you can move it all around your tank without having too many issues, and you're going to be able to change the layout really, really easily with this instead of having to grab a whole clump of moss and, try to wedge it in and keep it from floating off on you. These here are going to make your life a whole lot easier. And then there's also a couple of the moss walls and one of the moss bridges that are going to be included.
That's pretty cool.
And there was something else. It was the shrimp hides are going to be included. It's he doesn't even have those 2 designs on here yet. So the winner of this is getting an exclusive item, which is really, really awesome. So let me stop sharing that screen and we'll go back to the giveaway tool. Give you guys 1 more minute. 1 minute to enter #Clash to enter the giveaway. And there's our giveaway tool. We're going to refresh it, see how many more entries we have. We're up to 7 right now.
We got 16 people in here and only 7 entries. Are y'all sleeping or?
Yeah, well, if there's 16 people here, that means 9 of you haven't entered yet. So what are you waiting for?
Y'all don't like free stuff? Or?
Yeah. I know I like free stuff.
Free is free.
Good morning, Belinda. How are you doing?
How you doing, Miss Belinda?
So Tommy got one of those from him. Had no clue what it was. Still have it. I'll have to try it out once I get the tanks inside the house and rescape them. So which item was it?
The moss table.
Oh, the moss table. Okay. Very cool.
Those things are pretty neat.
Yep. And you could also tie some Anubias or Bucephalandra to it as well. If you didn't have any rocks or wood in your hardscape. And that's going to keep the rhizome up above the substrate level. That way it's not rotting on you, and they're going to look really, really great.
I got a question. Scotty, he said, are you able to ship outside of the U.S.?
I could work something out for that.
There y'all go. So y'all better
Yep.
get them.
I could definitely work something out for that. I know Australia might be a little bit tough, unfortunately. Back in, I think it was like November, December, somewhere in there, I had a book that I was going to give away, and I believe it was Mark asked me if I'd be able to ship to Australia, and he asked me like a week in advance because he knew I was doing the giveaway. And I ran the prices, and it would have cost almost $300 to ship a single book from the U.S. to Australia for him. And so that's probably going to be a bit tough to ship all the way over there. But we can work something out, even if it's a gift card to Amazon or something like that. For all the fishy friends that are abroad, we'll definitely figure something out if shipping's just that astronomical that it wouldn't make sense. But I can definitely provide at least something for you if you do win.
That sounds good.
All right. Let's see what else. Tommy says, cool, thanks. Will do. I may use it for boosts. Want to get some cultures again. So would be great for that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Tommy.
Sounds like he's got a plan already.
Yep.
All right, we'll give you another minute or so, and we're going to refresh.
Yeah, Mark confirmed that the shipping is over the top.
Yeah, $300 for a book.
All right.
I'll just take you pictures and send you pictures of the book.
About 3 minutes ago, I said I was going to give it one more minute. So Merry Christmas to you all that came in late. I did wait a little bit longer, and we're going to refresh quick and run the giveaway. Good luck, everyone, and definitely check out PoseidonsPets.com. And it's going to be this very first spin that we take for the winner. Good luck.
Good luck.
Mark Strelson.
Oh, congratulations, Mark. So
He talked it up.
yeah, so I will figure out something to give to you because you are in Australia, and I'll figure out the shipping. If I can afford to ship it, I will. But I honestly don't feel too hopeful on that. So I am going to run the giveaway a second time to give away these accessories. If I can't afford the shipping, I'll place another order with Poseidon's Pets and get everything sent off to you. You'll get the same exact package, but I guess we're doing a second giveaway.
There I go.
You ready? I'll refresh one more time just in case someone else popped in quick.
Hashtag Clash if you're just getting in.
All right. Yeah.
Mark Strelson.
Oh. All right.
I forgot to remove him. Well, I didn't even click record winner last time, so I'll record the winner. Oh, and it closed it. So
there you go.
could I still run it? No, it won't let me run twice on the same hashtag. So we'll do hashtag Poseidon for the second one. So create a new giveaway. Do it on here. Hashtag Poseidon.
Hashtag Poseidon.
Did I do that right? I'm not. Yeah, it is up there. Okay. So hashtag Poseidon for the second giveaway here.
Mm-hmm. You have lottery in Australia because you might want to go play. Mark.
Yeah, he got real lucky winning it twice.
I was gonna say the name landed on him twice. What?
Congratulations, Mark. You're a double winner today.
Winner. That's funny. All right, we're getting some coming rolling in. There we go.
All right. So we'll give this about 5 minutes or so for people to start joining it up.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start trying to make it out here, especially because my grandparents live so close. If I can tell them a few months before and let them come down and see them and stuff, because I only can see them every so many years. You know what I mean?
Right. Because that's a long drive for you to get to them.
Yeah, it's like 10 hours for me to get here.
Yeah, that's kind of
And
crazy.
that's cutting time off because it was pushing like almost 11. But then somehow it rerouted me and took me through Ohio, through West Virginia, up to PA.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause
Interesting.
It took me up to like Cincy, to Columbus, to West Virginia. And then I was only in West Virginia for like maybe an hour.
Gotcha.
And then I was right across.
Yep. So what was the worst part of the drive for you?
It's just her having to stop every 5 minutes. I'm like, can you just hold it? Can we get to half a tank before we have to stop again?
Did you hit bad traffic at all, or?
Yeah, there was a slow jam probably for like maybe an hour, and that's when she woke up. She's like, I gotta pee. I was like, I asked you if you could hold it for like another hour. You said, yeah. I said, I'll stop for you. Well, she fell asleep. I'm pushing it. I'm not trying to stop.
Yep. Yeah, I try to drive straight through whenever I can.
I try to push it as far as I can until I can't no more.
Yep. My trip was supposed to take 5 hours and 10 minutes. I made it here in 5 hours and 5. So I did good.
Yeah, I made it here. I left my house probably around 10. I made it around here around 9.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't that bad.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a good one.
We've got another 3 minutes left before I run the giveaway. Hashtag Poseidon to enter. It's a bunch of really, really awesome shrimp accessories.
Mm-hmm. You guys lucky I don't enter red. Just kidding.
So yesterday, right across from my booth, there's a whole bunch of betas. Did you see those?
So.
They're like in little jars.
I think that's where I caught Whips World buying the beta.
Yes, that is where he bought one. So I'm going to be heading over there as soon as the vendor room opens at 9:00. And
I voted yellow on your.
Yeah, so I was just bringing that up. Last night I posted up a poll for all of my viewers because I can't decide which color I want incorporated into the beta. I am going to get a mixed color beta. It's not going to be a solid color, but I couldn't decide which color I wanted for sure in the beta. So I put up a poll on my community tab, and I haven't read it this morning yet at all. So I have no clue where they are. Let me pull it up on my phone and we'll check it out. Actually, I could just pull up a new tab and share the screen here.
Mm-hmm.
I forget about these things.
Forget about these things.
Oh, I haven't really been streaming from my computer too much. I typically always use my phone.
There you go, right there. Look.
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up and just share the screen. That way everyone knows I'm not lying.
That's killing it.
All right, community tab.
He got a real pretty nice one. Like my logo colors, the yellow and the blue. I was like, ooh. Hashtag Poseidon. He's about to do this giveaway for y'all.
All right. So here are the results. Yellow 27%, blue 38%, and they are in the lead. Red is 4% votes, white is 19%, and pink is 12%. So it looks like my beta that I choose is going to definitely have some blue in it somewhere. Thank you so much.
The blue.
I'm the worst when it comes to making decisions like that. I always want more than what I can house. So it's always a very tough battle.
I was like her. She's like, "Can I hashtag Poseidon?"
Yep.
Well, she's like, "I want to watch." Like, just turn the phone on.
Yep.
Calm down.
All right,
That's
we got
she said.
15 seconds.
At the koi betas with them sunshine peacock cichlids.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, I know. It was funny how it worked out because she's like, I really wanted that one, just one. I was like, the cichlids, we don't have to get more than just one, or you put them in there, they're gonna kill them.
Yep.
I was like, trust me, I bought a $50 OB big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Next night, he was shredded.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I tried. But that was like my first time buying a more high-end fish, a bigger one. I didn't know no better. I'm still learning. So it was kind of like a live and learn process type of deal.
Yeah, it's still very heartbreaking.
So with cichlids, I feel like you either can take a few out and put them in like a little bucket while you acclimate the other one and then put them all back in together, or just buy a couple at the same time.
Gotcha. And isn't there something where if you do add new cichlids into an already established tank, you should move rocks around and stuff so that they don't still have their established hiding spots or whatever? Gotcha.
Because certain ones still bogart a certain side of the tank. So like my bigger Venustus, he'll bogart the left side. I know I shouldn't have been booning hats and blah, 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 but I do what I want.
Right.
So then Boona, he runs the right side of the rock.
Yeah, okay.
So when I do add new fish in, I'll kind of pull the rocks out, stir the sand around, flatten out, kind of make them mad,
Yep.
rescape it. Throw 'em in.
Do you find that your cichlids color up when you move rocks around?
I
My,
feel-
my sister's, it gets extremely
Especially-
dark.
And when you water change too,
Yeah.
like when you do a water change, you can tell they're just like flying and like
Yep.
they just seem like they're
They're
swimming
ready for some
happy.
action.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. We're a minute and a half over where I wanted to be to draw this, so we're just going to do it. Let me share the screen. And good luck, everybody. Refresh it. We have 11 entries this time. Let me see if Mark is in here.
Nope.
No? Okay. So we won't have a third time winner for him. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's go.
I think nice.
Cyraquatics.
Wow. Congratulations, Aquatics. Very awesome. So thank you, everybody, for coming in this morning. We're probably going to end the stream. I've got to go get my vendor booth set up.
He said blue is going to be the hardest to see. Oh, mustard blue.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be a solid blue. It is going to have other colors into it, at least one other color.
Maybe like a red or something.
I'm not sure, but at least I know that it has to have blue. So that narrows down my selection a little bit.
it
Kind of
does.
helps me out.
Definitely does. So he said, hey, I don't even know what I want. I hope you got shrimps.
There we go. So Aquatics, it's a bunch of shrimp accessories from Poseidon's Pets, a bunch of 3D printed items. So it's some moss tables, some walls that suction cup to the side of the glass that you tie moss to. There's a bridge in there that you tie moss to. I'm tossing in a shrimp lolly holder for you.
And the exclusive item that's not on the website.
Yeah. So there's 2 different shrimp hides that aren't on the website yet. They're just prototypes at this point. He is working to get them on the website. I wasn't aware that they weren't already on there. So, yeah, that's super awesome. You're going to be one of the first with them.
Mm-hmm. It's exciting, ain't it?
Yeah. So with that said, I think we're going to end it here. Thank you again, Skuba, for coming on. Thank you to all of my awesome mods, everyone that woke up bright and early, 7 o'clock this morning to see my smiling face. Thank you so much. And we will see you next time.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Cheers.